Alright, what's going on, everybody? My name is Anthony Rosado. I am a U.S. Marine, and before I get into anything, the things that I say are mine only and not of the DoD, the Marine Corps, the Army, the Navy, anybody else. It is all on me. Yeah, it is not a reflection of the Department of Defense, the Marine Corps, the Army, the Navy, the Air Force, the Coast Guard, any fucking military organization. It's all on me. So, with that being said, the topic of discussion for tonight is going to be, should you get married? A lot of people have their opinions based upon stories that they've heard of Marines or soldiers or military men in general getting married to just about anybody, just either to get out of the barracks, to fucking get more money because they love them and they met them 2 months ago. At the end of the day, I feel like a marriage should be a happy, loving, successful marriage. Because why else would you get married? So let me just get into a backstory before I tell you what I think you should do. A little bit about me. Back in 2018, I went to boot camp from January to March, graduated in March, went to MCT in April to the beginning of May. Then I went from the schoolhouse from May to August. While I was in the schoolhouse, however, I went on what is called Recruiter's Assistance, RA. All you motherfuckers out there that are watching this video, current Marines probably, or soldiers, they know what the fuck I'm talking about. Y'all know what the fuck I'm talking about. You guys go ahead, wanna get your groove on, get the fuck out of the schoolhouse while you're waiting for your class date, right? So I go on ahead and go back home. I had a girlfriend at this time. The whole time I was in boot camp, I had a girlfriend. I've been with her since 2016. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go back home and I'm gonna see her. And I told her, hey, baby girl, I'm about to be in the Fleet Marine Corps very soon. And if we don't go ahead and get married, I'm not gonna see you. Truth be told, I'm gonna have to visit you. You're gonna have to visit me. We're gonna have to do a long distance relationship that I honestly don't wanna do. And she was on board with it. I was like, yeah, so what we gotta do is we gotta get married. And she said, okay, yeah, that sounds great. Let's do it. Let's just sign the contract of our lives away. I was like, fuck yeah, let's do it. So I was back home, having a good old time, getting all in them things that you had making up to do when you were been gone from boot camp, all that good stuff, all that nasty stuff. Yeah, I was getting down and dirty in that shit. So fast forward, I went from RA in June to the beginning of July. I get back to the schoolhouse. 2 weeks later, after I just got back, I find out she's pregnant. After we also got married, by the way. We got married while I was there. So it was a double whammy. I ended up telling my staff sergeant, I'm not going to say his name, but Staff Sergeant P at the time. I go ahead and tell him. He says, wow, you just did it all, huh, didn't you? You went to RA, you got married, you got a baby on the way. Good to go. You see me, I was thinking, I'm going to be in the Marine Corps. I ain't gonna deploy. There ain't no way I'm gonna deploy, because the statistics that I've seen, a lot of Marines make videos of them never deploying. So that can't be me. That couldn't be me. They go ahead, since my staff sergeant thought it was a great idea that I could use the extra money on a deployment because I'm about to have a kid and I was mature enough, he said, you know what, send him to a deployable unit out of the schoolhouse. And I was like, no fucking way. These motherfuckers deploy. Holy shit. I was nervous, honestly, because I told my wife the whole time. I said, nah, I'm not going to deploy, baby. I'm going to be with you the whole time. We're going to be good. We're going to have our baby. And nah, I'm deploying. I'm leaving. I'm gone. I'm going to be the definition of the fucking Marine Corps, which I am blessed to this day that it happened. So anyways, I'm not going to be getting into the background of my story. But I did deploy twice. And now we have 2 kids, one on the way who's about to be born in less than a month. So is that something you're really prepared for? Because life can change like that, you know? You can listen from my experience, or you can just take it with a grain of salt and be like, yeah, fuck that guy. Now here's my opinion on what you should do. You listen to my story, you listen to 100 motherfucker stories. It doesn't matter what you do. It's your life. You make the decision right. It's up to you. There is no right or wrong decision. There's no, oh, fuck, I fell in love with a stripper 3 months ago. You know what? I'm gonna marry her. You know, the common people, the common ear hears that and they're like, what? You shouldn't fucking do that. Why the fuck would you do that? But next thing you know, you go ahead and you change the girl's heart. And you change her up somehow, some way, and she falls in love with Jesus Christ himself. And she's fucking just praying. She's a saint. She's not stripping anymore. You got her off the pole. You know, you did a good deed. You played like a daddy role, and then you guys are married in 45 plus years, have 4 kids. That sounds like a successful time. Your kids go on to be lawyers and doctors, right? I mean, if I can think it, it can happen. And there's billions of people in the world. There's no way that that has not happened before. So who the fuck am I to tell you, no, you shouldn't do that. You shouldn't marry a stripper that you met 3 months ago or a month ago. You shouldn't do that. No, fucking do it. Because at the end of the day, whether it goes right or whether it goes wrong, it's up to you to make that decision right. It's up to you to make it how fit you see right. If that makes sense. Because I can go down a rabbit hole all fucking day. So, people of the earth, talking to you as human beings, you need to make a decision for yourself of what you want to do. What are your goals? Really think hard about this. What do you want for yourself? Before anybody else. Before you get married, think about what you want. And if you marry whatever female, male, whoever the fuck it is, whatever they identify as, just remember who you are and what you want to accomplish. Don't just do it for the money. Don't just do it for the fact to get out of the barracks. But if you do it, it's not wrong on you. I don't think that's reasons to do it. I believe love and prosperity and to be with the one that you love is the reason to get married. It's your life. It's your choice. You can do whatever you want with it. At the end of the day, you're gonna gain something. If you're with the broad, if you're with the dude for 45 plus years, have lived together, have done it all together, and you're happy, then hey man, that's what it's about. But in 3 months' time after the marriage, it's going south and it's time for a divorce. Don't get too worked up on yourself. I mean, it's gonna fucking suck. Divorce ain't pretty. You're gonna gain something. And that is experience and wisdom. Because within every experience, there is some wisdom to be learned. There's some wisdom to be gained. It's up to you to find out what that is and to pass on the knowledge and the wisdom to other individuals. So they can just hear your stories out and not fucking listen to you. Because they're not gonna give a fuck. Because they're gonna do what they the fuck want to do at the end of the day. I heard all the stories. Do not marry your high school sweetheart. Do not do it. Do not fucking do it. Guess what I did? I did it. And I am pretty fucking happy. I can't even lie. I wouldn't want to be in any other position. I see the pictures on my walls of my family, me and my wife, me and my kids. I'm damn fucking proud, man. Like, I fucking made a decision. I did that. I'm here in my fucking house. You can be in the same way. It's up to you. Done.